Howdy, buddy. Welcome back to the channel. Jay's Bucket. I'm Jay. As always, my building buddy Jay is chilling in here somewhere. Welcome in, though, to another Lego Advent Calendar live build, where we do 24 straight days Lego Advent Calendar live builds. Today, December 12th, meaning 13 days until Christmas, guys. We are halfway through our Advent calendars, and that's absolutely wild. Can you believe it? So, this is what half of 6, 7, 8-ish Lego Advent calendars looks like. Imagine what it's going to look like when we are on day 24. I think that's going to be absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. We got George in the chat. Hope there are more than 3 on today. Oh, yeah, me too, George. It's all good. Sometimes it's nice to have a, personal stream. Welcome in, Scott. We have orcas. Orcas, welcome in, buddy. It's been too long. Welcome to the Lego Advent Calendar wonderfulness. It's been a bit, right? Scott, George, how you guys doing? How you doing, orcas, too? Scott has missed a couple streams here. Orcas has missed all of them except for this one. Not sure how I haven't popped into one of these yet. I know. It's good to have you. George, your wish came true. So good to see you. Are you opening any Advent calendars this year? Which ones do you have? I hope you have some. Scott, did you notice the minifigure that we pulled eventually while you were gone? Scott ended up essentially picking one of the minifigures for an Advent calendar. And then the day that it gets pulled out, it was actually the stream he was here and then had to leave early. And then at the end of the stream, I ended up pulling it out of the Advent calendar. So, oh boy. George did have our lineup going. City, Harry Potter, Friends, Star Wars. That's quite a few. Hey, we got Alex Patel. Welcome in. She's saying hi, everyone. Hopefully you're having a good evening. At least it's evening for me. I just assume it's evening for everybody else, but I know it's not evening for Orcas and George. It's probably getting late at night there. So, Scott did see Leia. Awesome in the rewatch. Glad to hear it. I'm glad you were able to find her. And Orca's saying I have my Star Wars calendar going. That's awesome. Okay, Orcas, I need to know what's your opinion of the Star Wars Advent calendar this year. I'm not going to give you mine. I'd want to know what your Advent calendar, Star Wars Advent calendar opinion is for this year. Let's do a couple things here before we get going. Shirt today is just a truck with the classic tree on the back. And the hat is a gold and red sparkly flippy hat. I don't know if did I wear one similar to this? Yes, I did. I think I wore my pink one yesterday, my pink flippy hat. Orca saying it's about 10:30. Right on. Got home last night just as you ended last night's stream. Oh, that's from Scott. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, last night was a late one for me. A little bit different. Oh, Alex is from BC. Right on. 2:30 here in British Columbia. That's very cool. You're on the other side of Canada from me. I didn't realize you were Canadian, so that's pretty cool. I am in New Brunswick, so so yeah, I'm on the East Coast. You're on the West Coast. That's pretty cool. Orc saying, I think the calendar this year is all right. I like the one last year a fair bit more. Yep, I've been kind of thinking the same thing. I've actually thought that Harry Potter and Star Wars have kind of flipped with each other. The Harry Potter builds are coming out mostly really nice, and the Star Wars builds are a little lackluster there. So yeah, I'm not too impressed with the Star Wars this year, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay, let's check on the poll real quick. So my son put this one together. I was sitting at the in the kitchen with him, and I was like, "Quick, name 4 Christmas songs." And he goes, So then the poll is, out of these 4, which is your favorite Christmas song? He goes, All I Want for Christmas Is You, Run Rudolph Run, Jingle Bells, and Feliz Navidad. And then he's like, they're kind of all different. So I'm like, yeah, no, that's great. So 25% saying All I Want for Christmas Is You, 0% saying Run Rudolph Run, 25% saying Jingle Bells, 50% saying Feliz Navidad, which is probably the one I would choose out of those 4. But all good songs. I love me some Christmas songs. So, water time, St. George. I will give you tea time today, George. So we are having a Biscoff. We are having a Biscoff. Orca saying Harry Potter ones have been getting better. Yes, yes, they definitely have. Definitely all about droids this year. Yeah, Last Christmas is the real best Christmas song. It's a good Christmas song, yeah. I don't know if you can say there's one best Christmas song, though. Because there's a lot of them are really, really good. A lot of them are really good. But Last Christmas is a great Christmas song. So yeah, Scott, we will do the Biscoff. We will do the Biscoff. Biscoff time, saying George. Yeah, sure is. Sure is, buddy. We're going to dunk this feller in the tea. We're going to indulge. So good when it's in tea. All right, we got Caribbean Girl here. Welcome in, Caribbean Girl. How was your Grinch theater concert thing last night? Caribbean Girl popped in last night. It was a later stream, I say. Caribbean Girl popped in. She's like, I'm just waiting at the theater for the Grinch to start. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. So, wondering how that was. Okay, our poll our true or false for today. We'll check in on the poll later. So, true or false? A carol is a song only sung at Christmas. So is that true or false? A carol is a song only sung at Christmas. True or false? We will recap, and then I will let you know if that was true or false. Do you guys outside the UK have mince pies? Ooh. I personally have never tried one, but I've heard of them before. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we have them here or not, but I've definitely heard of them before. All right, let's recap yesterday's builds from Disney. Not sure who this was for, but we got a little saxophone, a little golden saxophone, and a little accordion, which I actually really like the accordion. Little ridged piece there, the yellow ridged piece in the middle, and then the like keyboard tile, and accompanied by a couple green bricks there. So I thought that was a pretty neat build. Very clever. Okay, my son came down and completely schooled me yesterday. So my two boys, whenever I'm done the stream, they come down and they look through and they pick their favorite builds and stuff when I'm done. My son comes down last night and he's like, bro, it's a village house. I'm like, what? He's like, how'd you think that's a terracotta biome? It's clearly a villager house. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. So I guess what gave it away to him was the pumpkin outside. So he schooled me saying this is a villager house. And yeah, I had no clue. I thought it was a terracotta biome, mini biome, because of the different colors, like the brown, the orange, the tan. I thought it was a terracotta biome. And I was comparing it even to this one. And I even said to him, I'm like, okay, you can see where I went wrong, right? Because they're both on a 3x3 plate. This is clearly a mini biome. This, I don't know, I thought it was a little mini terracotta biome, but no, apparently it's a villager house. So there we go. That was Minecraft from yesterday. City gave us a little cat in a box. Not a cat in a hat like George said, a cat in a box. Okay, I don't know if it's a litter box or if it's literally just like supposed to be a cardboard box because cats like to climb in boxes. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see. Oh, well, we're not going to see. We'll maybe never know. And then my favorite build from yesterday was the little chocolate frog from Harry Potter. I really liked his legs and how they, gave him some details here. I really like this build. I thought it was really cute. Love the purple base he's on too. So that was my favorite build. Friends gave us a little chocolate bar and milk in a cup for Santa, I assume. But I did say I'm not sure why we're giving Santa full-on chocolate bars. He likes milk and cookies. But there we go. That's Friends' rendition of, leaving treats for Santa. And then Scott gave me the name of the droid, but I already forget. But Scott let me know that this droid does have a name. And one of the better builds out of Star Wars for sure was this guy. I was calling him a robot vacuum yesterday. He does give that kind of vibe in Lego form. I'm sure maybe not in the actual movie or show, whatever he comes from. But oh my goodness, keep dropping Lego on my keyboard. But yeah, that was our Star Wars build from yesterday. One of the better ones for sure. Then my minifigure calendar gave us such a good minifigure. The Golden Bike Stunts minifigure. This was one of my probably favorite playable themes. I love the flywheel stunt bikes. I think they're so much fun to just launch off ramps and loop-de-loops and stuff like that. So, and then lastly, what did we get as our build? Oh yeah, we got this awesome reindeer out of 40484. It was a gift with purchase, and he's just so cute. I love this little part of the set, so I figured he was a good little, good little small build to bring into our lives here. And if you're curious enough, this was the gift with purchase. So it's like a little backdrop with a couple trees and an elf, and then the little reindeer. So cute, so cute. Love it. All right, let's quickly catch up with the chat. Who was saying? Okay, so Scott said false. Shrek. Oh, Shrek the musical was awesome. Sorry, my bad. I said the Grinch, didn't I? I've heard of them, but never had one. From Orca's question of mince pies. Orca saying, gonna say false there. All right. I'm eating one now, saying George. Of course you are. Caribbean Girl saying false. George saying false. Would recommend mince pies. Are great. Awesome. Scott's wondering if it has meat in it. No, actually, Scott, the minced meat is actually raisins and drier fruit and things. Okay. Right on. It sounds like a fruit cake. Scott's laughing at me. Caribbean Girl saying, that's what I was thinking, Scott. Sort of like a fruit cake. It's hard to describe, but baked in a pie shell? Caribbean Girl's wondering. Or because I'll look online and check it out. That's a nice reindeer. It definitely is. All right, so our true or false. True or false, a carol is a song only sung at Christmas. I think you all got it right. So that is false. Carols are festival songs that traditionally involve a dance and can be sung at any time of the year, at least traditionally. Well, there you go. So carol is not only a song sung at Christmas. And then Orca saying, sort of like that, Caribbean Girl. Hey, we got Buck saying, hey there, sorry I'm late. I was out doing some Christmas shopping. Ooh, that's always fun. What'd you buy? Just joking. Orca saying, hi, Buck. Yeah, Orca's is back, Buck. Isn't that awesome? Glad to have him here. Okay. Are we good to go? I think we are good to go. What was George saying we're starting with, though? I think he said city. Yep. City first. We'll do it. I'm going to have a quick sip of tea. We will get into these. So, city. Number 12. Halfway through, guys. Cannot believe it. Where are we? Right up here. There we go. The city advent calendar. Way up here. Some of these flaps I've kind of been breaking a little, which is not great, but oh wow, there we go. It's a great build. Yikes, city with kind of two disappointing builds in a row. Unfortunately, we just get a skateboard and a helmet. So a green skateboard and a pink helmet. Yesterday, we got the cat in a box. All we get to do today is throw some wheels on a skateboard. And then accompany it with a little pink hat. that I drop. That, not gonna lie, is a little bit unfortunate. So there we go. There's our little green skateboard with our helmet. Yeah, that was a fun build, guys. That was super duper fun. Throw that back here for now. And then we will move on. Scott saying city. Yeah, unfortunately it wasn't great. Basically ended up getting gift cards. Oh, Buck, nice. There you go. That's my play anymore, Buck. Just gift cards, eh? We all think alike, right? City let me down today, right? Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, George had quite a few going. I don't know. I don't love it when somebody says all of them in one message, but we'll roll with it today. So, City, Harry Potter, Friends, Star Wars, Minecraft, putting Disney last. Caribbean Girl went Disney. You know what? Caribbean Girl, I'm gonna go Disney next, and then we'll finish up with George's lineup. Only because he didn't say Disney and you just said Disney. So there we go. We'll go Disney next, and then we'll finish it off with George's lineup. Number 12 for Disney. Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, these flaps are not... They're coming a little difficult. Sorry if I'm not too talkative. Just trying some eggs. No worries, Orcas. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just glad you're here. Have you opened your advent calendar today, though? That's what I'd be curious. Are you going to open it with me? Have you already done it? I bet you already did it, most likely. See, most people do these in the morning. That's why I don't love doing them in the evenings, but when I'm working, it's impossible not to. So we got a little windmill from Disney today. There you go. George is wondering, how do you like your eggs? All right, so we're going to build this up. This is a neat little build. Not really sure what it's exactly representing. And that blade, the blade for the windmill. Oh, it already stopped. The blade for the windmill is gold, so that cannot let me down. But a cute little build. Again, I don't really know what it's for. What's it from in the Disney movie? I don't really know. Let's throw that over here. Orcas like fried eggs are the best, George. There you go. I pretty much fry an egg every single morning. I do like some scrambled from time to time. And I even like hard-boiled. I like eggs. Eggs are pretty good. Normally do my calendar in the morning, but decided to do it this evening today. Yes. All right. Star Wars, I believe George was saying, is next. So hopefully you're ready and got your calendar there. Where did George go? City. Oh, no. Harry Potter. Friends then Star Wars. Oh, sorry, man. Totally made you, totally lied and said Star Wars was next. Harry Potter next. Friends, then Star Wars. All right. Ooh, I like those colors. Those are looking cool. We got Polyjuice Potion. Polyjuice Potion. So there we go. We got a couple of... is that a printed piece? It is a printed piece. That's cool. That's one thing I've never seen, is a sticker come in an advent calendar. So this is literally a 2x2 circular brick with the Polyjuice Potion printed right on the side. So that is I would think, a literal exclusive piece to this advent calendar. And again, not the biggest knowledge base on Harry Potter, so I'm not sure what this Polyjuice potion is even doing. But got a little bottle of Polyjuice potion. So there you go. That's kind of cool looking. I like it. I like it. I love the colors of that translucent lime green. That is pretty sweet. I don't mind that build. Let's put the I'll put the potion over here. Nice little spot for it. Scott saying love eggs myself. There you go. Hot drink time. Cool. Thank you, George. That's a nice piece. Saying Scott. Yes, it is. Thank you, George, though. Orca saying that's cool. And yes, I would agree that that is a cool piece, cool build. And just, you know, Harry Potter has been possibly my favorite advent calendar this year, which is something I never thought I would ever speak those words, but Harry Potter's coming through this year. Okay, from Friends, we got a couple little maybe hot chocolates and cookies on a little tiny end table. A little hard to see with the background of the tab there, but a cute little build. We got I wonder if yesterday's build was a pot for cooking down the chocolate and the milk to make the hot chocolates for today. And George, we got a pink piece. And Matt, I don't think I saw Matt today, but I did tell Matt that when I got an extra cookie, I would put it on this plate for Santa. We got an extra plate from what was this from? The tractor. We got this extra black. It was a wheel on the tractor, but Matt said it looked like a plate. And then he's like, you could put a cookie on it for Santa. So there's the cookie. I put it on the plate. And we're just going to put that beside our golden Santa. Orcas, did you see Golden Santa? Dude, you got to see Golden Santa if you haven't. This was from the Lego store. My mom ended up driving over an hour, I think, to the Lego store to pick me up the Golden Santa. All gold. Every piece of him, even his beard is gold. His head is gold. His hat and his suit is all gold. So she, Mama Bucket grabbed me my Golden Santa and sent it in the mail, and it got here before the live started, so I was pretty stoked about that. Oh, and my stepdad went with her, so shout out to him as well. But yeah, I'm curious now. We got two extra pieces. That was from the last build. So we got, I think yesterday's builds were melting down the chocolate with the milk to create the hot chocolates for today's build with the cookies. That's my guess. And these are separate little whipped cream pieces. So that's what it looks like without the whipped cream on top. So that's my guess. I don't know how correct I am with that, but I'm assuming that's what we're doing here. So there we go. Got some nice hot chocolates to drink on, to sip on. Friends, Star Wars is next. Here you go, orcas. Hopefully you're ready. See what we're getting today. Number 12. Out of Star Wars. Gold Santa, right? Love me some Gold Santa. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yep. We got a droid. I don't know which one. He's printed because he's literally just a mini droid. I don't know. I don't know who he is or what his name is, but he's just a little tiny guy. Just a little itty bitty droid. No build. Probably even hard to see on my camera because he's so little. But yeah, there's our Star Wars build for today. We got some shout outs for my mom in the chat. There you go. Thank you guys. You got a great mom, Jay. Thank you, Buck. Appreciate that. George saying something good. Oh, I don't know. What do you think of that? What do you think of that build? Little tiny droid. I'm going to place him up there. He's a cute guy. He's just nothing to build. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. All right, Minecraft for the last one here today. Minecraft. Hey, we got Never Too Old for Lego. Welcome in, buddy. How are you doing? That is a BD1 from the Star Wars Jedi Fallen and Survivor video games. Okay. Pretty cool, I guess. Don't know. I don't think I've ever played that one. I think I played Battlefront. Ooh, this is a good build from Minecraft. Well, sorry. It's a good minifigure from Minecraft. Not a good build. It's a good minifigure. Because it's not a build at all. But a little bit. Little bit of a build. We got a drowned. Holding a trident too. So one of the guys that are equipped with a trident. And anytime we get a wicked translucent piece like that, I'm going to be happy. So there you go. George saying a big happy Christmas to your mom. Says from George. Say from George. George! Sorry, Mom. George is saying Merry Christmas to you. I'm sure she says thank you, George. Yo, this trident is super long. Holy cow. That is like probably one of the longest weapons I think I've ever seen. That is so long. Like, it's probably... It is like just slightly taller. Oh, can I show that? It's like slightly taller than the minifigure itself. That's crazy. Crazy long weapon. Getting a lot of no builds. What's up, Sanebuck? Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, today alone, we got the droid and the skateboard. Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate. Can we, like, hang him off the side? Can you guys see him there? Probably not. Oh, well. I tried. Put him at the back here. Got no water from this one today. Never Too Old saying, I'm more than late. I didn't even stream today. Unfortunately, my stepfather took a really bad fall. He broke every rib on his right side and his hip. He's now in the hospital. He's 87. Ooh, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it's never fun when you have to deal with something like that. Just stopped in to give some support and hit the like button. Appreciate that. Yeah, definitely go hang out with your stepfather and make sure he's doing all right. Yeah, not good to hear anything like that. Yikes. And definitely, you know, Orca's saying, wishing him a quick recovery for sure. Sorry to hear that from Caribbean Girl. It's terrible. Never too old. Sorry to hear. Yeah. Yeah, that's too bad. All right. Let's get another true or false in here. So we did our official 6 Lego Advent calendars with 4 builds today. All right, guys, true or false? In Iceland, it's traditional to give books as a present on Christmas Eve. So true or false? In Iceland, it's traditional to give books as a present on Christmas Eve. Is that true or false? Hot drink time. I just had some, George. Thank you. Great minds think alike. All right, we will jump into day number 12 of our minifigure Advent calendar, if I can get it open. So that is half of the Advent calendar there. Hey! I think Scott's going to like this one. Alex saying it's cute at least. Yeah. Scott. We got Jay the Mighty Man. This was a good one from Friends last year. Jay the Mighty Man chopping wood. That was the nickname that Scott gave to this this figure. I kind of forget how it ended up there. Someone said it looks like me, I think, and then I think I ended up putting the Santa hat on it, which still is here. And then Scott ended up saying it's Jay the Mighty Man. Here we go. We got our mini doll from Friends with his axe, and then we got a little chopping block with some wood. Chopping down some wood. There you go for the fireplace. Jay the Mighty Man. There you go. Good minifigure for sure. Good mini doll. Not a minifigure, mini doll. There you go. Okay, we got some trues. True, probably. I think that might be true, saying Buck. Caribbean Girl saying that she agrees with Alex. Scott saying true. Caribbean Girl saying true. All right. Okay, so true or false? In Iceland, it's traditional to give books as a present on Christmas Eve. That is true, guys. The custom is so widespread that publishers in the country refer to the... Oh, man, I'm going to butcher this. The Jólabókaflóð or the Yule Book Flood. There you go. So that is true. Excuse me. The custom is so widespread that publishers in the country refer to the Jólabókaflóð or the Yule Book Flood. Whew. Trying to speak some Icelandic. That's difficult. Hopefully I didn't butcher that too bad. Caribbean Girl saying it does look like you, Jay. I think it's the beard. Maybe it's the beard. It's got to be the beard. All right, guys. Well, that leaves us with our last Advent calendar of the day. The one and only Jay's Bucket Advent calendar. And we are right up in the top corner here for number 12. I can't believe we're halfway through. This is crazy. All right. We got a good... Where's this going? Oh, that's going over there. We got a good city build. City 2024. So a last year's build from City, and it's similar. Jay has gained so much knowledge just from doing these streams, right? These true or false are pretty awesome. So we got City 2024, and it's a snowmobile. I like this one. I said it's similar. Maybe it's the colors that's similar, but it's definitely not a snowplow. So it's a snowmobile. But a really good build. I like this one. Potentially one of my faves from last year. In City, at least. Hence why it made its way into the Jay's Bucket Advent Calendar. This is a clever way to it's got like one of those wheels with the spokes coming out for the wheels to go in, but instead we used little square clips and snowshoes, minifigure snowshoes, to create our snowmobile. Also comes with a helmet, but I did not include the helmet. That's all good. Oh my goodness, there goes the droid. BD1, no! Oh my goodness, literally hit the droid again. Just won't put him back up yet. There's our little snowmobile. Love the tracks at the back. They're very floppy. And then we got the little snowshoes for the front. Really cool little build. I like it. Floppy tracks at the back. There we go. And our droid. Where did he even go? I wonder if next year, instead of putting them in random spots, if I should literally like start lining them up like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and like line them up all the way one side to the other, or if the chaos is the better way to go. There we go. City 2024 was one of the best Saint Orcas. Yeah, right? It was actually a very good one. Yeah, the Icelandic is not easy, Saint Buck. No, it is not. Cool ride. Scott saying, yeah, I remember that one. I remember correctly, it had the sleigh, right? Man, I've done a lot of advent calendars in the past little bit. I don't remember. Buck saying, I like the snowmobile. Or should I say it would be a cold ride? Oh, there you go. Yes, it would be a cold ride. A very cold ride, probably. Gonna bundle up. All right, let's recap all of our builds for today. So, starting with Disney, as we always do, over here, we got the little windmill. Nice little build. Don't know what it's from or, whose windmill it is, but pretty neat. Snow on the top. Then moving over to Minecraft, we got our Drowned with the massive trident. Pretty cool minifigure. I like the translucent piece. Huge trident. Then City. Ooh, City disappointed a bit today for 2025. I can almost promise you this will not make its way into Jay's Bucket Advent Calendar of 2026. We got our green skateboard and pink helmet. That Drowned is going to be exactly like the Christmas tree and just keep falling over. Hopefully tomorrow I will just kind of put it down. Probably my favorite build today, again, coming in from Harry Potter. I'm not even I don't even know what it is, but I just like the build itself. The Polyjuice Potion. Pretty cool looking bottle. I like the translucent pieces once again. Um, and if that wasn't my favorite build, which I think it is, then I think my next favorite build would be from Friends and be this tiny little table with hot chocolates on it. Which, you know, that's a pretty basic, simple build. That's not really saying much about the quality of today's builds, unfortunately. Hey, we got Jabeen Creates, welcome in, saying, "Yo, Jay, I'm back." Um, Glad you're back. Sorry for not being here for a while. That's okay. You're here now. That's what matters. We're just recapping today's builds. Alex Patel saying, "That is an awesome custom." Yes, I thought last year that I needed to add a little bit extra, so I bought that advent calendar and I started putting my own builds in there. And last year I was actually putting a combination of builds and minifigures and stuff like that. And then I got this advent calendar given to me this year. So I said this is going to be exclusive for minifigures and this one will be exclusive for builds. So, but yes, I really like that we have some extra advent calendars to open because we get builds like this out of Star Wars. BD1, I think it was, Scott. I hope. Yeah, BD1 was my fave for today. Your fave molded figure. What was your favorite build? That's all good. If this is your favorite, no worries. He's a cute little guy. I do like him. You know, just not a build. But that's okay. All good. So that was Star Wars. Then our minifigure today was Jay the Mighty Man. Yes, we got Jay the Mighty Man from Friends, I believe 2024, I think it was. So showcasing the Friends mini doll. Last year in the chat, everyone was saying it looks like me. Is there a resemblance? Can you tell? Can you tell the difference? So yeah, he's chopping some wood. And then lastly, our little build was definitely from City 2024 because I wrote it down. I should probably be writing down where the minifigures are coming from, but our little snowmobile build for from the Jay's Bucket Advent Calendar. Pretty awesome little build. So there you go. All right. Cool minifig and plate on that Drowned St. George. Yes. Buck saying that's not a bad idea. 2028 going to be a good one. 28 calendar. Yeah. I like that you're thinking ahead, George. Doesn't even have the skateboarder with it. I can almost guarantee you we're getting the skateboarder tomorrow. That's how it works. Not much to pick from for today, saying Scott. Scott saying it does look like you. I accept that it looks like me. I accept it. Especially with the Santa hat, right? Okay, we will check on the poll. Tomorrow's stream, I think... I apologize to everybody for this weekend and the streams and what's going on. I was going to play a card tournament on Sunday, which would have pushed my live stream back to the evening. So I had it scheduled for 5:30 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Then the place that was hosting that card tournament started changing things and I didn't really like what was going on, so I pulled out from that tournament. I'm now joining a tournament tomorrow. So tomorrow's live stream is going to be at 9 a.m. Eastern. Sorry that it's so early on a Saturday, but I don't have much choice because I gotta get up, breakfast, stream, get to my tournament, and then also I have a Christmas dinner in the evening that I'm going to, so I can't push it to the evening. Then Sundays is going to be 10 a.m. Eastern, so a little bit later. Gives me some time to get up, have a normal breakfast. So I apologize for all the changes on the streams from yesterday and tomorrow and Sunday, but that's what's going to be happening. So 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Sunday. Those should not change. So if you'd like to join any of those streams, I would really appreciate that. Let's check in on our poll from today. So out of these four, which is your favorite Christmas song? So we got we have a tie. We have 33% saying all I want for Christmas is you. Nobody likes Run Rudolph Run out of these four. 33% saying Jingle Bells and 33% saying Feliz Navidad. So there you go. Thank you, Caribbean Girl. I did just remember the poll. Yep. Saying enjoy. Thanks, Jay. Take care, everyone. Scott saying take care as well. To Caribbean Girl. Not sure if I'll make tomorrow. Saying Buck, it's all good. Go get your gas in your big ass truck. It's fine, Buck. I understand. I understand. Or maybe you're doing more Christmas shopping. Who knows? Or maybe you're just going to Costco. I don't know. Scott saying I should be able to make both. Appreciate that. And doesn't look like Orcus can make it either. That's okay, Orcus. Even if this is the only one you made it to, I appreciate you coming by, man. It's been too long since we've seen you here in the chat, so really appreciate you coming by. I'd like to thank everybody for hanging out with me this evening, though. This was a lot of fun. Jabeen saying, see you, Jay. Hopefully I can make it. I appreciate that. You guys are all awesome. Really appreciate all of you. So stay warm, stay safe. Happy holidays. And we will see you guys tomorrow, all right? Take care. Woo! I miss Orcas too.